Hey all, Fizzban here, and welcome back to Harmony Eclipsed. Let's continue, once again, where we left off. Let's see, there we go. Is this the right one? Oh yeah, right, we were in the volcano. I was thinking we were still in the Changeling Hive, and I was wondering if this was the right save. But we're good. Right. Some reason I've been playing a bit of Mega Man X lately, and I tried to use those controls, and that doesn't work out. Hail didn't do too much, but I guess water obviously does a lot of damage. Wonder if wind will do nice damage. No. Not by a long shot. Okay, so wind is a no-go. Wow, why does Twilight have so much HP? She is super tanky. Only just realized that now. Right, these guys don't do too much damage. I'm not even sure they use fire attacks, they just use standard attacks, I think, at least so far. That's a dragon. Should I investigate the other area first? I can't remember if I already did that. I'm gonna say maybe. Definitely maybe. What about Thunder? Thunder's alright. Probably the best of her attack skills so far. And Twilight is taking 0 damage. I have to go and look at Twilight's stats because I can't be right. Oh, they do use fire. That actually deals a little bit of damage. Maybe even enough to warrant a heal. Just using standard attacks to save a bit of my mana. Alright, hold on, let me just check Twilight, because she... Can I see how much vitality? 175 compared to Luna. 145. 128. 147. She is super tanky for some reason, and I don't know why. Is it because of the Ring of Shielding? Does it give her like a super vitality boost or something? No. I don't. Alright. No, I did it again. I was so good at not pressing auto attack for a while, but I broke the streak. I don't think these are too dangerous, so I think I'll just auto attack. I mean, the reason she takes 0 damage must be because of the ring, because it cuts physical attacks in half. So, whenever they attack Twilight with a physical attack, she's, well, pretty much unaffected. I mean, Luna has a bit of the same, just with magic, because she has the other ring. Oh, Fluttershy gained a level. Oh, I did miss a chest. With a cookie. I don't know if I should go and talk to the dragon, but I feel like that's probably a fight. I'm just gonna auto-attack these, they should go down quick enough. And they don't do a lot of damage. That was a magical attack, and this still does 0 damage to Twilight. Maybe she just is really tanky. Oh, well that was a quick encounter. Sure, we'll do the same again. So an auto attack for 0 on Fluttershy, and then a fire attack for 0 on Luna. These, they are not very threatening at all. Yeah. And that's a bit weird because I imagine we're getting close to the end game. Oh, Luna gained a level. She has the most HP. I imagine we're getting close to the end game. So I'm finding it a bit weird that the normal, like, mobs you encounter, the random encounters aren't more dangerous at this point. I don't know if I should be here yet, though. Because I have a feeling I should probably talk to the dragon. But I don't know if I'll start a boss encounter and then I won't be able to go this way if I do. Maybe I can't even go here yet. Oh, I can actually go here. Oh. Well, pony feathers. What are we supposed to do now? I think I remember doing this when I came here to inspect the seal. But it looks like there's a path across down below. But Princess Luna and I should probably go check it first. Though, to make sure it's safe. Very well then. We shall stay here and await your return. No, don't go yet. The heat here is quite intense, but manageable. We should do our best to limit how long we spend here. Princess, I'm sorry about before. I didn't know the war against Sombra was such a sensitive subject. It's just that there's so much I don't know about how the corruption works. So, after this is intensely hot, and she decides to stop and have a lengthy conversation with Luna about this. Might not be the best place or time, Twilight. Oh, I mean no offense, but I am surprised that you did not learn more about that power under Sombra's tutelage. I've been trying to not think about that time. Besides, I have no idea how much of what he told me can be trusted. For instance, even though all my friends were corrupted, I'm the only one who seems to be able to sense the darkness like you do. Is there a reason for that? We can discuss this later. It would be dangerous if we remain here too long around the heat of the lava flows. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Oh. It should be safe enough to travel, but it will be dangerous if we remain there for long. We should hurry through as quickly as possible. So what just happened? I found a tent. Alright, so we go down there, and then we get up on the other side, and then we can drop it, I think. Oh, but then I probably should have talked to the dragon. Alright, I'm going back to talk to the dragon. I know it's a bit of back and forth, and I'm sorry, but... Or did she get poisoned? I think she got poisoned. It's very rude. Again? Really? I think I'll just kill it. I don't think poison persists outside of the battle you're in. Oh. Both Rainbow and Twilight gained a level. Ah, this is gonna take a while. I guess I could talk about the game a bit so far. I think it's actually pretty good. Obviously it still needs some work, there's a lot of placeholders overall. But I mean, it has some pretty good like encounters, like many of the bad guys, although I do wish they would be a little more dangerous. Especially here in the end game. Where I still assume that this is the end game, where we need to like disable all the wards and then go fight Sombra at the very end. So I maybe would have liked them to be more dangerous, do more dangerous abilities, just do more damage, do more status effects, to make more use of your resources at this point. Because right now they're doing 0 and 0. I don't really feel like I'm in any danger of dying. And overall in the game, I think I've only been close to dying once. And I mean, I don't mean a party wipe, just like a single character dying. And I think that was in the last episode with the changelings, where they got confused and one of my party members attacked themselves for like a load of damage, so... Which was actually fine, because that added like an element of danger, which seemed to have been missing so far. I do know that the creator of the game is planning to rework like the balance of the game to make it a little more dangerous, I guess, especially in the early game and the... well, hopefully just the game overall. The bosses, well, they're a bit... Some of them are interesting, but others are also just not very dangerous. And I feel like especially bosses should be like the highlight of the game. Because if a boss is not dangerous and you just kind of auto-attack your way through it, then it's not very memorable. Unless it does something very interesting. I think Chrysalis was interesting because she took like the form of many opponents at once that all did different things. Her damage could have been amped up a little bit, but overall that was interesting. The Shadow Bolts was probably the most interesting boss fight because there were so many enemies on the screen and I had to deal with them like one at a time and focus the right one, and they heal and they did damage and AoEs and such. That was pretty good. But aside from that, I don't recall many of the other bosses, like what they did or what threat they posed. I think maybe some bosses could probably have more than one attack per turn, so that they would either do like a status effect attack and then do just a normal damage attack, or summon in ads to help the fight get more complicated, or something like that. But I mean, I don't know how hard that is to balance. And I think the focus of the creator of this game is to just get like the basics right the first time around. Like get the balance tuned a bit and get the placeholders filled out. And I think that's the right focus, because once you have a solid foundation, you can just build on it from there until you're happy with the end result. That's still poisoning. That is very rude. I wonder, does it actually deal damage to me if I just let it tick? I purposely did not remove it this turn just to see what damage it does. Alright, that actually does damage, so status effects is probably the most threatening thing to my party so far. But you rarely see them. Like the scorpions here, they're good. That actually poisoned 2 of my party members, and that deals damage. So that's good. That is usually something I would have to take care of. Alright, we are back at the the beginning. Let's see, should I heal? I should probably just do that, yeah. And I'll go talk to the dragon. Right after these slides. I mean, I don't know how qualified I am to judge this game, but I have played many of these kind of games, especially Final Fantasy. So I kind of know how they work. But I am no game designer, and I imagine designing a game to be perfectly... Well, I don't believe any game is perfectly balanced, because I don't believe in perfection. But to design a balanced game is pretty much a challenge, I would imagine. And Luna gained a level. Do you have anything interesting to say? Gonna build a horde, so please don't tell me that's all. Oh, it's a vendor. Okay. Well, at least that should make the way back a little bit quicker. Ancient and powerful. Ancient rapier. Placeholder description. Ancient and powerful. Publish, I get some new stuff. Oh, everyone can get a new piece of armor. I mean, I have so many items to heal myself with. I have 25 revives, and I haven't used a single one this game. I'll have 10 tents. 10 tents. That sounds weird. Should I get the other weapons? Just in case? Yes. I think that's actually it. Alright, let's see. We are... looking pretty good. I will sell the old armor, because I might as well. Don't think I'll ever need to use it, because if I switch in the other party members, I can just swap the armor around. Still don't think I will ever use the elemental weapons, but I might as well keep them. I don't really need the money. And I will quickly just switch everyone. Do I want to? No, actually I will just I will save though. I'll swap their equipment if I swap in the party members. And I will probably say this right now, and then if I do need to swap, I will promptly forget what I just said. So, yes. Fluttershy cannot be poisoned, she is immune to every status effect. Twilight does not care about physical attacks or magic, it seems. She is weirdly tanky. I don't know why she is so tanky. I can understand the physical attacks because she has the ring. But yeah. Alright, now we just need to make our way back to where we originally wanted to go. I was not expecting that dragon to be a vendor, I'll be honest, but you live, you learn. I'm sure it was going to be a boss fight. Right, well that was a good stretch without running into a random encounter, so... Oh, I thought the water would finish it off for sure. I don't know if you're worried about making the game too difficult and your players run out of healing items and they get stuck. You could maybe allow the crystals to just heal up your party to full, but also maybe remove the effect where leveling takes you to full hit points instead, maybe to balance it out a bit. I don't know. I'm guessing that staying down here will drain my hit points, maybe? Let's see, Luna is 575. Yeah, it does actually, she's lower now. Right, well that might be the single most threatening thing in here so far. Because it damages all my party members. But I should have plenty of healing potions. And the actual encounters aren't dangerous, but the environment is certainly doing some numbers on my hit points. Dragon scale armor, does that... Is it when I move or is it just... time? No, it's when I move, alright. Well, Luna probably doesn't need the dragon scale armor, she's pretty tanky as is. That resists fire. We're gonna put it on Rainbow. Dragon scale helm. That also resists fire damage. Do I put that on another character just to spread out the fire resistance a bit. I think I do. How's the hit points looking? Oh. I might actually need to heal. I wonder if the armor helps with the environmental damage. Don't know. That was fortunately a short area. Should I use a tent? Can I heal with Fluttershy? I actually can. I probably don't need to use a tent because then I can just use a soda to use up to full. Yeah, I think that's good. I am pressing the wrong buttons. There we go. Save the game. And I think I will actually leave the episode here because we're getting close to 30 minutes. And well, I guess this episode was mostly just wandering a bit around, doing random encounters and then going back and forth again and then talking a bit about the game. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the game. It's actually pretty fun, and I like these kind of RPG games. I just have a preference for these kind of games. I love them so much. And I mean, My Little Pony on top of that is perfect. So there's room for improvement, but definitely still a very fun game to play so far. I enjoy it. Thank you for watching so far, and Fizzban out. See you in the next episode.